Hello, Lenfest community members. My name is Chris Yamba. I am the proud principal at Lenfest, and I'm excited to welcome you to the 2020-21 school year. We hope your family is navigating the ongoing crisis with COVID-19 the best that you can. We're excited to welcome students back to school, support you in any way possible to make the start of this year a successful one. Just a reminder that virtual classes will start this Thursday, and students should report to their advisory class at 8:30. This video is intended to help you to navigate accessing your students' schedule and classes to start the year. Students will be able to log on to Schoology to complete all classwork using the instructions that we've provided. Please reach out if you need any support, and thank you for your time, and please work to continue to partner with us to ensure successful supports for your student. Thank you. All right, so our objectives for this video are to provide you with clarity with the schedule and supports for your student for the coming school year. We also want to ensure you have an opportunity to provide feedback to ensure we are best supporting your student and all of our students here at Lenfest. This is a challenging time. It continues to be a challenging time. We want your feedback to ensure we have the best supports possible for your students' academic and social emotional needs. So why distance learning? First, safety is our #1 priority. So when we made the decision to start virtually, this was our North Star. This is the reason why we felt like it was necessary to start the year fully virtual. As you are aware, many of the school districts around us, including Philadelphia, and also many urban school districts in the country are starting virtually. Given that safety is the #1 priority, school districts want to make certain that your student and our staff members will be safe when we return to the building. We will attempt to resume some in-person supports as early as October. Again, given safety is our #1 priority, we are going to ensure that we are providing a safe environment for everyone before we make that decision, but we will start to talk about that decision in the coming weeks to ensure we're supporting students as much as possible in our building. We know this is not ideal. Our goal is to return to some form of hybrid learning in November. Again, given that safety is our #1 priority, we will continue to use that as our guiding priority as we make the call to return back to the building. So how will this be different than the spring of last year? First, we're using one learning platform called Schoology. And I'm going to walk you through how to log in both as a student and a parent so that students can participate in all of their courses on this learning platform. Students will be required to sign into Schoology every day and complete their assignments in Schoology. All students will have an advisor, and they will meet with that advisor virtually every morning, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 8:30. This teacher will be your main point of contact here at Lenfest. Students will have live virtual classes on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8:30 till about 12:30. Typically, 2 or more adults will be supporting those classes. So we're using sort of a team teaching structure in a lot of our classes that are happening live. Food distribution will continue at Lenfest, and we will provide you with more details on dates and times for food distribution throughout the year. So there are 2 forms of learning that are going to take place as we work with students virtually. One is asynchronous, meaning students will have some independent work. So in the afternoons and also on Mondays, students will be working on independent assignments, and you will receive a schedule from your advisor on when those classes should be worked on in the afternoon. And then, like I mentioned before, students will be participating in synchronous live classes in the morning. Those classes will happen Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And again, you will receive a schedule for those classes and Zoom ID numbers for those classes from your student's advisor. Here's what a typical schedule would look like. As you can see in purple, we have the synchronous learning classes. It starts with that advisory period, and then there are 3 classes that follow. And then in the afternoon is the time for that independent work. That is the asynchronous time. As you can see, the asynchronous time is here. On Monday, we're using that as an opportunity for staff development. Staff have a lot to plan for with synchronous and asynchronous learning. And so we're going to provide them with that opportunity on Monday. Your student will be expected to complete independent work on Mondays. And again, you will receive a schedule from your advisor on when they should be completing that independent work. Please reach out to your student's advisor for your student's schedule. If you're attending a conference, you should have received that schedule. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out so we can get you your student's schedule so you have clarity. A few additional points. First, attendance is mandatory. We will be taking attendance in all live classes, so please make sure your student is logging into those classes, much like they would attend school every day. Most live classes, like I said, will be supported by 2 or more staff members. Students will have all their regular programming, even though we're participating virtually. This includes advanced placements classes, honors classes, intervention classes, and all IEP related supports and classes. They are all happening. We will utilize our regular grading policy with some amount of grace. So we will be grading for accuracy, not completion. We will have formative and summative assessments. We will have 1 participation grade each week, and the passing grade for classes will be a 64%. Let's talk about how to access Schoology. I mentioned before that Schoology would be the learning platform that we would be using moving forward. So you will receive an individual letter with your student's Schoology username and password. You will also receive a parent code to access Schoology. Please contact your student's advisor if you need a copy of this letter. The letter looks like this. So you can see there's the website that you need to go to log into Schoology. I would recommend bookmarking this for your student so they can always access it. And then we will provide you with your student's username, which is their Mastery email address. And yes, students will have email this year. They will have their own Gmail account that teachers will use to contact them, and a password in order for them to access Schoology. You will also all have your own opportunity to access Schoology to review your students' progress and their work. You will be provided with an access code, and you need to just go to www.schoology.com, click sign up, click parent, and you'll have an opportunity to provide that access code and your demographic information so that you can see what is happening in Schoology. You can also sign up for alerts with Schoology. So you will have a handout that shows you how to sign up your student for alerts so they can be alerted when an assignment is due or any other task their teacher is asking of them. So you're aware, your student's aware, and there's a way for you to be alerted for when they need to complete work or turn in work. One best practice that I would like to review is side-by-side. So if your student is participating in a class, the best practice is to have the Zoom room open and also to have the teacher's presentation side by side. So I have provided a model here of what that would look like on my computer. It was a presentation that I participated in today. So on one side, I have the Zoom presentation. On the other, I have a PowerPoint. So you can set up the computer that way. We've provided you with instructions. Here is an example for a Chromebook, which most of our students are using. And it's very easy. So just follow the instructions. Make sure you're using the minimize button at the top right corner, and you'll be able to move each window to each side of the screen to ensure your student has access both to the classroom and also the presentation. And finally, if you need any tech support, please go to www.masterycharter.org, click the link at the top that says Parents, and you will have options to either choose Schoology or tech support. Click one, and you'll see a way that you can contact our tech department to get on-the-spot tech support for any needs that you have. If that doesn't work for you, please feel free to reach out to the school, and we will provide you with any assistance that you need. Communication will be huge again this year. We have many ways that we're going to make every attempt to communicate with you. First, if you've not joined our Instagram page, please join. We are at Mastery_Lenfest. Our following is growing, so please look out for all updates that happen via our Instagram account. You will continue to receive Parent Square, and if you're not receiving Parent Square messages, please see the handout provided, and that can also be provided by your child's advisor so that you get routine updates from the school. Again, you will have access to Schoology. You will have your student's advisor teacher who will be contacting you weekly. And then we also have a Lenfest one-stop webpage that we have published on Instagram, so you can click there and get all updates each week. And again, if you're not receiving Parent Square, please make sure you sign up. You can download the app, and we will communicate routinely using Parent Square. I want to thank you for your time. I would also like to ask for your feedback. If you have any concerns or feedback, please email me directly. My email address is here, and I want to hear them. We will be following up with a couple opportunities to connect as a community via town hall events. Those have been posted to Parent Square, so look out for this feedback to be put in motion with updates at those town halls. Again, I welcome you to the school year. Thank you so much for your time, and reach out if you need anything. Have a great day.